Nik Kershaw was a singer on this. I asked him, really, I'd always loved Nik Kershaw's music actually, but particularly his fourth album, I think it was, called The Works, which I just thought was a tremendous album. Of course, it was his least successful, and it's like his albums did, and it had this wonderful track on it called Cowboys and Indians, and I also loved the drumming on that because it's in I think 9/4 or something, and the drummer was Vinnie Colaiuta, and I thought I'd really like to use him, so kind of got them both in a way, and it was a great experience. I mean, Vinnie's a fantastic drummer. I'd obviously worked with great drummers. Don't get me wrong. I'd had obviously Phil and Chester, but also I'd worked with Steve Gadd and various other people, over the years, and for Vinnie was she was very, very musical. In fact, the first thing we had him play on was a song Back to Back, very simple song. And he said, do you want it like this or do you want it like this? Do you want me to be ahead of the beat, make it really urgent, or do you want it behind the beat, a bit more relaxed? And, I wouldn't necessarily know what was going on, but when we heard it back, it was so striking, wasn't it? And he did the one where he was pushing it, really moving it forward, and it just sounded so energetic by comparison. And to be able to do that at will was fantastic, I think. And he very, very, very musical and imaginative drummer, and we had a great time. I did try and get him for the next album, but he was out with Sting by that time, and so he was no longer available to the general public.
We had John Robinson, didn't we?
Yeah, John Robinson was also great, but that's the next album, really. But so on this, again, I had lots of singers on this. I got fed up. I couldn't, I tried the one singer, I tried me, I tried a group, So in the end I thought, what the hell? I'll just try a singer's for songs, see who might come in and who might do them. And to get different singers on each of the songs, or not each of the songs, but quite a few different singers.
You had Fish back again. Yeah,
Fish back again, obviously, and Janie Climack back again as well. Nik was the introduction, and he was great to work with too, because he's a very musical person, probably the most musical singer I've ever worked with in a way, in terms of his ability to just sing a harmony straight away to a thing, say, do you like this harmony, that one, or I can do this one or that one. I mean, in a way that, normally you have to do a bit of working out. You've got a very distinctive voice, Nik, actually. There was one word we had real trouble with, which I couldn't find a substitute word for, was lure, which is a difficult word to sing anyhow. But do you remember that? He was going, you really... and I couldn't get it, to be free from the power of the lure. But, it was a lot of fun, and we made the video with I Want to Change the Score, which was a song he wrote the lyric for. A song I think that could have been a hit, actually, but he wasn't. And I think Nik was a bit shy of doing publicity at that point, I think. He was at the same time having a big hit with the Chesney Hawkes thing, The One and Only, which he'd written. So I think his glory was sort of satisfied. He didn't need any more. But we made a video, and it was a lot. We got on well. It was good. It was fun to do. And so, as I say, working with different singers gave you opportunities. It gave a different flavour to it, to the album. Perhaps it means it lacks a coherence in some ways, but I don't know. By this stage, I was sort of making records. I know I've always loved making the records, and always putting them out was always a bit of a nightmare. So I got kind of used to that in a way. But I had quite a lot of hopes for this one, but no, it still didn't do it.